Hi, this is Take 5 with Pet Tutor. I'm Amanda and this is Jennifer Kate, and we are talking today about a blog that she's written, and it's about how the punishment or the treatment of the dog affects both the human and the dog and how that plays itself out. So tell us a little bit about what inspired you to write this blog.
Well, we've been working with dogs for a very long time, and obviously, if you've been a trainer for over 15 years, you've used pretty much every method out there. So I started out as a traditional trainer, and now, of course, I'm using more of the positive reinforcement based and scientifically based training and techniques. And what I've noticed about myself, but also working with people in prison or other trainers that I have taught, is that the way we treat our dogs, the way we train our dogs, doesn't just affect the dog. Now, it has a profound effect on the dog, but it also affects us. So if I choose to teach Lucy Schwalking by correcting the dog anytime he gets out of position, and so I'm leash popping the dog, I'm obviously getting some results and it's working. If it wasn't working, people wouldn't be doing it anymore. Right. So obviously I'm getting some results. And in the process, as I'm using punishment on the dog, I am also becoming desensitized to what is really happening in the dog's mind, in the dog's brain. And we are programmed to look at what other people do wrong and to act on that. Mm-hmm. And when we reverse that, and we look and we learn through dog training, we learn to watch our dog. And I should say animal training, because this applies as much as to horses and other animals. But when we start looking for stress signals, and we're trying to develop a relationship that is based on mutual trust, okay, and sharing of a moment and having a good time together, and making sure the animal is having fun in training and is engaged and wants to be there, as opposed to pushing our will on that animal. We develop more sensitivity to their to the little signs that they're showing that they're not doing well. We become more conscious of how our actions affect his or her actions or her emotion, and that transpires over to how we are with other people. It's not just about what we do with animals, it's about what we do in general. We develop habits. The more we do something, the more it becomes natural, the more it becomes habitual, and it just changes us as people profoundly.
Right. So it really becomes more the normal because you have made it a habit, whether it's leash popping or yelling at the children of the dog, or it just becomes fluent or natural to you, and you have to be intentional about the kindness or a more humane treatment of human and animals alike. So
that's right.
Yeah. Would you say that you can accomplish the same thing on a more force-free versus a punitive or punishment-based training? But it's really more, in the end, you and the animal are going to feel way better about just the relationship because of using a more humane method?
I think the relationship is very different. The relationship that you want to build with that animal or with a person is completely different, and we become better people when we develop more awareness of how we affect others.
This is great advice. Thank you for writing that blog. What are we going to talk about in your next blog?
Impulse control.
Well, maybe it'll help my diet. I don't know. I could use some help on the cookie impulse control. Thank you very much. This is Jennifer and Amanda with Take 5 and Pet Tutor.